A new study shows that luxury condos are sinking in Miami and across South Florida. Tens of thousands of people are staying in these high rises right now, including the Ritz-Carlton residences and Trump's international beach resorts. News Nation's Brooke Schaefer reports from Miami.
These buildings found to be sinking at unexpected rates range from about 3 stories tall to buildings like this one 60 stories tall. There are hundreds of people living in these buildings right now. This study looked at close to 100 different buildings, most of them along the coast of South Florida. And researchers found that about 30 buildings have sunk by as much as 3 inches between 2016 and last year. A majority of the buildings, they're newer, built within the last decade. One of the researchers from the University of Miami telling us that some sinking, or subsidence as it's called, is normal. It can be part of the design, even a natural effect right after a building's constructed. But if that natural sinking happens unevenly, that's when you should be concerned. So we asked him what this new report means, whether people need to be alarmed.
This is a normal process. I mean, it happens everywhere you construct large, tall buildings. And like in other cities like New Orleans, Mexico, or in Venice, where we have subsidence for hundreds of years, you know, that just the whole city sinks down a little bit, but the structural integrity is not damaged or is not in question. You don't have to move out because of that.
So another big question, of course, why is this happening? Researchers say there's still a lot more to look into, but things like nearby construction or demolition could lead to some of this sinking. We also spoke to a geophysicist from Florida International University who said it's not time to panic, but it is time to bring in some structural engineers. We know cities here in South Florida and, of course, people living in these buildings are paying attention. In South Florida, Brooke Schaefer, News Nation.